Doyle. Estes. Solomon. Drew. Nordstrom. We have a quorum.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, now we adopt the agenda for the meeting today. Do I? Motion by Solomon, second by Estes. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. The agenda is adopted. Now we move on to general public comment. A time for members of the public to discuss or express concerns to the committee on any issue not limited to items on the agenda. Action will not be taken at the meeting on any issue not on the agenda except by placement on the agenda by unanimous vote of the aldermen present. Do we have any general public comment? Seeing none, I close general public comment. On to consent items, number 1 through 13, and open public comment on that. I have no speaker request forms, so we'll close. Public comment is closed. And now we move on to the committee to remove items from the consent items remaining on the calendar here, on the agenda, excuse me.
Madam Chair.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right. Chair recognizes Richie Nordstrom.
Madam Chair, thank you. Item number 4, please. We could remove that.
Brad Estes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I second the motion.
Motion by Estes, second by Solomon to approve the remainder of the calendar. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. So we'll move on to item number 4. Seeger Drive reconstruction, 143rd Avenue to La Crosse Street, project number 15-2268, CIP number 50277 1-4, estimated cost $4,600,000. Chair recognizes Richie Nordstrom.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, if I may, make the motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Nordstrom, second by Solomon.
And if I can refer to Dale Tech, Public Works Director, for a little update on the line items that are going to be used for funding this project. Mr. Tech.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This project has been a budgeted project for quite some time, and the identified funding sources for this project are the Utility Support Fund, or most commonly known as the .16 Fund, and then also our STP Urban Systems dollars. That's money received by from the state. It's, I believe, our portion of the gas tax that we use to construct and reconstruct our arterial roadways primarily. Also, we've identified our water and wastewater enterprise funds as a funding source for this project. This funding package is very typical of what we do on our arterial road construction projects. So certainly nothing out of the ordinary, and definitely something that's been budgeted.
Thank you. Madam Chair, this is one of those streets that have been in dire need of addressing from the view of also drainage, utilities, and then also a genuine need for road reconstruction because it's in very poor condition up there. So with that, I'm really supportive of this motion to get this proceeded with in due haste. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Alderman Nordstrom. Brad, did you have a comment?
I did. Thank you, Madam Chair. If I could ask Dale a question.
Sure.
Dale, on the .16, the water and sewer, I believe they're being paid by the .16. Could be wrong, but is some of this going to be paid back through hookup fees? And how wide of a, I mean, is it a pretty broad area that going to get covered to kind of pay back on hookup fees? And probably today, but I might ask you at the council meeting, is there any way you could kind of give us is there an easy way to explain to us how that is calculated on the repayment of the items?
It's too early to tell exactly what the, we call them construction fees, and that will be to recoup the water and wastewater portions of this project. We don't know the extent of, as of now. There will be a fee resolution that'll come forward to the council for your approval in the future. Typically on a project like this, there are no utilities in the road. So to compute the benefiting parties, it's typically the people that adjoin the road, so they have direct access to those. And then there's also people off-site where if we have an oversized component, say a larger diameter water main to be able to provide service to a larger area, there will be also a larger area component to that. So that's typically how these construction fees are calculated and spread out over the benefiting area, if you will.
All right, well, you were kind enough to let me sit in on a meeting at one time when you calculate and figure out who benefits from an oversize, and so that made me think, I assume it's a similar type of a meeting and for
Absolutely.
this. Okay, thank you, appreciate it. I yield, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Alderman Estes. And the motion on the floor is to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And the motion carries. Okay, so we're through with 13. So we're through with the consent calendar at this point. And we're moving on to item 14, engineering services, which is a sidewalk discussion that was continued from December 5th, 2016 at the City Council meeting. Jason Solomon.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Per staff request, I make a motion that we move this or continue this discussion to the first Public Works meeting in February.
A motion by Solomon to move this to the first Public Works meeting in February, a second by Nordstrom. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And that concludes our business for today. Motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We stand adjourned.